What is up, my friends, and welcome back to another one of the gunnersden.com YouTube video reviews. This time around, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite revolvers. This is the Smith & Wesson 627 PC. PC, if you didn't know, stands for Performance Center, and this is one of their special revolvers. As you'll see here, the PC is an 8-round cylinder. This is a massive revolver. This is chambered in 357 Magnum, and it also obviously shoots 38 Special, and it works really well. I don't know exactly how many rounds downrange through this thing, but it's quite a bit, and I've had it for a really long time. As far as double action triggers go, this is one of the best double action triggers you can get, with the exception of maybe modern day Pythons and modern day King Cobras. As far as trigger pulls go, this thing is sweet. There's no stacking. And of course, it's also got a single action, and the single action is just a little bit of a hair. You don't even really see it. You see, it didn't really move much at all. It's a little awkward here because I'm trying to get this thing on camera. I want you to see, so my finger's not placed on the trigger where it normally would be. But this thing is fantastic. I will say that I did have a problem with it very early on, though. I was shooting the revolver, and I was at the range and I was shooting, bang, 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 and then I noticed something very odd started to happen. My shots on target were getting further and further and further to the side until I eventually started to miss my target. Confused, I put the revolver down and I went and I looked at my target and I was like, what is going on here with this thing? So I moved the target up and I was back on target, but same thing started to happen, even though I was only 3 yards apart from the target. And what I noticed, I looked down at the front sight and the front sight was moving. And it actually started to fall off. And if I hadn't caught it, I may not have ever found the front sight. You'll see there, it's an odd front sight. I contacted Smith & Wesson about it, and the Smith & Wesson customer service didn't really help me out all that much. Smith & Wesson never really responded to the one customer service agent responded to me, put me in contact with a technical person, and then the technical person never got back to me again. And this was several years ago. So I eventually just moved on. This is actually, because I live in the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains in bear country, this is actually my hiking gun. It affords me 8 rounds of 357 Magnum. I carry hard cast bullets in the cylinder. That way it's good for bad guys and 4-legged creatures that may want to try to eat myself or my family for dinner. And overall, it's a really nice revolver. Let me show you the ejector here. It ejects very smooth. Now it does come with moon clips, so you can carry you can carry 8 rounds in the clip for speed loads, and that works well. I don't have any here with me on the floor that I'm on, and it also comes with this nice plastic hard case here as well. Let me see if I have any of the clips in here. I may actually have some in here. No, they're probably in my safe upstairs. I got them. So it actually ships with a couple of these clips also. That way you can load your 357s or your 38 directly on to here, and in a speed loading fashion you can reload them. So this revolver is also very pleasing to the eye, and it's very easy to shoot. It's a very heavy revolver, and the heavier the revolver, the heavier any firearm is, actually, the more manageable the felt recoil tends to be, because the firearm actually ends up soaking more of the recoil up. So give you another angle here. Beautiful finish. The grips are awesome. I really like the grips. So again, can't go wrong with this. Just make sure that the front sight is attached all the way and that the front sight doesn't fall off. So now we're going to head to the range, and I'm going to show you what the gun is like when I'm actually shooting it. So thanks for tuning in, my friends, and thank you for checking out my review of the Smith & Wesson 627 Performance Center revolver, 8-shot 357 Magnum revolver. This thing is fantastic. The trigger is one of the best triggers I've ever felt in a double action revolver, and you can see here the hammer has some knurling on it, and really just a beautiful overall revolver. So again, thanks for tuning in, and make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the video.